What's up, guys? This is Maxwell Comics Inc. I'm your host, Sir Maxwell, and since I'm on break, I'm almost done with the break. I know I said this would be out earlier, but I've been having so much fun relaxing. I have not gotten to it. But this is where I'm going to talk about all the CW shows that are on break right now. This is what I'm doing the first half of Supergirl Season 1. No, Supergirl Season 3. This is the Supergirl Season 3 Part 1 video. So basically, Kara is still mourning the loss of Mon-El. She thinks he's dead. She thinks he's not coming back. Um, so yeah. Also my cousin's doing. She might make some noise. Ignore her. Anyway, so Kara is really upset about Mon-El. She's like, I'm dead. So she's basically this Kara. She's trying to be Supergirl. She's being Supergirl. She doesn't want to be Kara Zor-El because Kara Zor-El is always Kara Zor-El is the one who made her fall in love. Kara Zor-El is the human. Kara Danvers is the one who's human. Who's the one who's who makes her vulnerable. She wants to be Supergirl. She wants to be Supergirl all the time. She doesn't have to hurt. And everyone's like, Kara, you're in a mood. You don't want to be Kara anymore. You don't want to hang out with us anymore. And basically, her sister calls her out on her crap, and she's like, why are you being like this? You're acting ridiculous. I gave you some space. It's been months, but you need to stop. You need to, be Kara again. She's like, I don't want to be Kara. I don't want to be Kara because Kara, Kara's human. Kara's weak, and she's like, no, Kara is my sister, and she's my favorite person. So I don't want to, get rid of Kara. No, it's just no. So basically, that's pretty much her story. This season. And this season is basically her trying to bring down those walls. She can't. It's like she's still trying to balance it, but it's not in the same way. It's like, is it good for her to be human? Is it good for her to be vulnerable? Because that's a big issue for her. She's like, well, I tried to live in two worlds and it didn't work. Because I fell in love, but it didn't work. So how am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to go on like this? So I guess that's what her her internal issue is this season. Now, there's not too big a thing with villains this season, but Rain. Rain, let's talk about this new character, Rain. I'm just gonna call her Rain. Oh no, her name is Sam. Sam, basically, long story short, there's this guy Edge, Morgan Edge. He's kind of a douchebag. He works on the city council thing with Lena. He wants to buy Catco because I guess Lena pissed him off. Lena's like, no, I'm richer than you. I will buy Catco. So now Lena owns Catco. Catran is off being the president's liaison. So that's what she's doing. What else? Yeah. So Lena owns Catco, so that means Sam is running LexCorp. Now Lena still owns LexCorp, but Lena still owns LexCorp, but even though Lena owns LexCorp, Sam is running it because she can't run Catco and LexCorp at the same time. So her, Lena and Jimmy Olsen are kind of bumping heads on how things should go. He's been running things, but now she runs things, and it's this big war. But eventually they warm up to each other. They're kind of starting a romantic relationship. They've been flirting all season. Then there's this finale, they kiss and they do it. But that's just what happens. And then also a good thing that's going on is Sam has his daughter Ruby, and basically it's just a bunch of like annoying crap all season of them. They're like the thing people you just don't care about the story because you don't know them. You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, Sam, I have to work, honey. I can't come downstairs after work, or I'm missing your school play because I have to work, or this or that. And just like this random mom stuff. And Ruby's kind of childish. She acts like she's like a 6-year-old kid, but she's really 15. And it's like, are you 15? Are you 5? You need mommy with you all the time. Like, what's going on? What's going on, kiddo? But a lot of people don't like Ruby. I'm kind of indifferent on Sam and Ruby. I really don't care about them because I don't really know them. They really do a good job of showing their emotion or anything. But yeah. But Sam is the villain this season. She's not an intentional villain, but she's like a sleeper agent of Rain. And Rain is like meant to be like the devil. Like it's like it's like some really old Kryptonian shit, and it's like really it's kind of gets the Kryptonian curse or something. Like she was literally engineered to be a destroyer of worlds. So she's like literally supposed to be the devil incarnate. Um, so that's a thing that's going on with the Rain. That's who Rain is, but she's like a sleeper agent. She doesn't know she's adopted. Kind of like Clark Kent style. She was adopted, but she doesn't really know what's going on. So she's like, what? The fuck is going on? Why am I having this random sense feats of strength? Why do I have superpowers? And eventually, like, Rain just takes over. It's a split personality. So it's like, that's, yeah, what's going on. Also, there is also a plot of an episode where there's a cult that is worshiping Supergirl, led by this guy. I don't really know the name of this guy. I'm just gonna call him cult leader. The cult leader is like, we worship Supergirl. They're basically putting people in danger so that Supergirl can save them, and when Supergirl saves them, then that means like they're a part of the cult and Supergirl's blessed them. They basically think Supergirl's Jesus Christ, second coming, whatever. And Kara's like, I'm not a god. Rao's the god because Rao is a Kryptonian god. But yeah. So it was a really good episode about religion. I really think you should go check that out because she's like, I'm not a god, but at the same time she just realized, well, you have godlike power, so they don't. So it'd be kind of logical people would think she's a god, but I mean, she's not God. She's Supergirl. She bleeds. Batman's like, do you bleed? Anyway, so what else is going on? So he becomes relevant because he's the one who tells her about rain because the rain and the rain magic and stuff, it's so old that even Kara's mom, not mom, but like mom, the mom robot thing doesn't really know, and artificial AI intelligence mom thing doesn't know what rain is or what the rain symbol means. Some old Kryptonian dark devil crap. Anyway, so also something that's going on is Alex and Maggie. They were this great couple last season. They're still credited this season. They're engaged, but then there's this big thing because I thought they were going in a big direction, but the actress left the show. They didn't want to kill her off, so what they did was they wrote her out of the show because Alex wants kids, Maggie doesn't. She's like, it's non-negotiable, which I think is like a little unreasonable on Maggie's part. Like Maggie, not even later. I don't know. It's like if it's non-negotiable, I mean, I guess Alex did the smart thing. I love you and I want to marry you, but I want kids. You don't. We just want different things. I want a family. You just want me, which is great. I love you too, but I mean, I want kids. I want to be mom. Like I need to be mom. I know. I know I'm gonna be my mom. And Mom Mag's like, that's just not what I want. That's not what I'm. No, I don't. I don't want that. And I'm glad she was honest. Because I wish more people were honest and said that they don't want kids instead of having kids, being crappy parents. Because Maggie had a crappy dad. We have an episode about Maggie's crappy dad and how bad he was as his father, about how he basically threw her out because she was gay, and he still has issue with it. Because normally it's a cliche of like years later, like, oh, I was wrong, baby, I should have treated you right all along. No, and he's like no. He tries for like 2 seconds, and he's like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. You're too gay. I can't do it. I broke my back working in, like, they call me wetback. I came to this country working my ass off so you have a better life, and now that you're doing all of this, because now your life's gonna be harder because you're gay, and I feel like you're picking this. I worked so hard so you wouldn't have a hard life. Now you're gonna have a hard life because you're gay, and that's weak logic. And then he needs to grow up, and I don't agree with his point of view at all. We're very LGBT friendly over here at Maxwell Comics Inc. Check out my top 10 gay superheroes, and link in the description. Check that out. Check out the LGBT superheroes in the bottom. Anyway, anyway, yeah, Alex and Maggie break up. It's really sad. I really don't really like her. I really didn't really like it at the same time because I didn't know it was. I felt really rushed. The relationship felt really rushed. But we'll talk about Alex's love life when I talk about the crossover. I'm gonna talk about the crossover. The crossover is gonna be a separate video. This is Supergirl Part One, Season 3 Part One video. Yeah. So also what's going on is Manal comes back. Manal comes back because basically this is what happened to Manal. He went through that weird time portal at the end of the season. He ended up in the 31st century for 7 years. He joined the Legion of Superheroes, fighting with them. They went on a mission. They crashed back in time. So they cryofroze themselves, Agents of Shield style. And he woke up in Kara's time because of a meteor, an accident, an emergency or something. So now Monel is here. And Kara's like, oh my god, you're back. I love you. And he's like acting really weird and different. He was like, are you the same man I knew? And he's trying to do all this thing to break back into the pond to save this girl. And then you realize this girl that you saved is Saturn Girl. But not only is she Saturn Girl, but he's his wife. She's his wife. So she's like, I'm scared. And he's like, you just forgot about me, you just moved on. But it's like for him, Kara had been dead for thousands of years, and it was, and it had been 7 additional years, plus that he was mourning and grieving, or he didn't even want to look at another woman, and then, he got with this woman. He had to move on. He couldn't have known that he was going to see Kara again, so he thought he was never going to see her again. He moved on, which is logical. It's been 7 years. Plus the thousands of years prior. She'd already been dead for like thousands of years. But yeah, so that's the thing. But like the Legion of Superheroes, like they base their mission statement to save the world off of Supergirl. So I mean, yeah. So she's like a legend to them. So that's pretty cool. So but yeah, Kara's confused because like Kara's like she can't be pissed because it's like she did not really have too much of a right to be pissed because it had been 7 years plus 1,000 for him, but it had only been like 7 months for her, so she's still kind of dealing with it. So it's like it's a shit situation because they're just like three people messed up in a bad situation. Plus, Saturn Girl is really really nice and loving, so it's like oh, I can't hate her because she's so nice and perfect. But it's like oh, but they don't really use their powers too much, so I don't know. I want to see the Legion of Superhero be the Legion of Superhero. I want to see the Legion of Superheroes be the Legion of Superheroes. But like, apparently we're supposed to be getting Brainiac 5. So we're also going to be talking about that because we're trying to get into more comic. My New Year's resolution is to do more superhero stuff. I've done a lot of Ruby, but really Ruby obsessed. I'm still gonna do Ruby because I love Ruby, but it's Maxwell Comics Inc. It's Maxwell Comics Inc. God damn it, we're gonna do some more comic-y things. So also what's going on? So that's the love triangle between Mono and Kara and Saturn Girl Myra. That's her name. So yeah, that's pretty much the thing. And then we end off the season we end off the first half of the season with them with Rain kicking the shit out of Supergirl now that she realizes who she is. She even has her own evil fortress of solitude. So like yeah, and then so now the Rain personality has completely taken over, and she's dealing out justice, hard justice, and she's basically anyone who does any little crime, she's murdering them and killing them brutally. Supergirl stop her. She's like, all right, cool. And then she gets her butt beat, and you think she's dead, but she's not dead. She's in a coma. And I've always thought that a good idea would be to kill Supergirl and bring in Power Girl. Maybe do that Supergirl story and then bring her back. It was just like have a thing. It's an idea. It's a theory. I'm gonna do a video on. Anyway, so also we have this thing with John. John and Rion and Mars. She went back to Mars. He found his dad. His dad's been alive all these years. His dad thought he was Last Green Martian, and John thought he was Last Green Martian. Now they're together. Now they're two Green Martians together, and his dad is on Earth, and they have them escape. It's a really great episode. I don't really want to go into much detail. I don't want to talk about it so much. It was just a really great episode because it's like my son would never leave. It's like I did leave Dad. It's like they have to figure out how to reconnect after all these years, and he's John's dad is getting adjusted to Earth, and then the brown water that's coffee and hot chocolate and stuff. He's like, and then when he tried hot chocolate, he was like, this brown water is much better than other brown water you gave me, which I do prefer a little chocolate milk or hot chocolate over coffee, even though I really love coffee. Coffee's really good. Anyway, but that's pretty much a recap of the first half of the season. I really like what they're doing with the Legion of Superheroes. I want them to do a little bit more Rain. I don't really like the Rain. This season, I really think they should have done Legion of Superheroes and also done like Green Lantern stuff and Atrocitus and the Red Lanterns and all this other Lantern stuff. Maybe they should do that next season, but this season with Rain, I really hope they just finish it out because I'm really over this Rain thing. I'm so sick of a female alien Kryptonian like thing, like a Daxamite. I'm so sick of that. Can we do something else? Can we do another alien threat that's not like a Kryptonian or a Daxamite? Let's do Atrocitus. Let's do something else. Let's do anything else. But let's do Brainiac. Let's do something else. Let's not do the generic female Kryptonian Daxamite, whatever, insert whatever. Can we not? Let's just not. Can we not? Let's not. Anyway, I'm a little over it, but I like what they're doing so far as personal connections and storyline. I think it's okay. I'm gonna give it like a. Am I doing 5 stars? No, I'm gonna give this like a 3.5. First half of the season was 8.5. But I can't judge the whole season because it's only a halfway mark. But I mean, that's just my thoughts so far. This has been a recap. This has been a review. So yeah, we're gonna get this is Supergirl, and you're gonna get Flash, Legends, and Hero soon. Anyway, this is Maxwell Comics Inc. I'm your host Maxwell. May the power protect you. Bye.